Hey everyone, Sarah Jean here. Found some time to do a very impromptu video for you guys. So pardon if there's any baby noises in the background, and please do not look at my fingernails because this mama has not had time to paint them in a very long time. But I promised you when I opened my Naked Cow Flapjack that I would do a video soon after I'd all moved into it and used it for a bit, and that is exactly what I'm doing today. So to get right in, this is my field note size and or pocket size traveler's notebook by the Naked Cow, and it is the Flapjack, and my battery is already blinking at me, so we'll see how far we get into this video. I really love this leather. I know there's a couple videos on the Flapjack leather, but this is a very pliable, very soft, very flexible leather. It smells beautiful, and it has a lot of wonderful texture and grain markings. When I ordered, I did ask Joey if he could give me the sort of the most marked up, scarred up piece of leather he could, because I love that. I love the character it adds. And it's a beautiful, soft leather. It smells like heaven, so that's always nice. And it holds a ton. This is, has the standard 4 bands that's done most of the time these days. And I've got 4 inserts in here, plus the pocket's full. I could easily fit more if I wanted to. It's quite chunky, and I love it. A lot of people ask about my charm. This is a charm I made myself. Honestly, when I make my charms, I usually dig through stuff I already have. So either other charms I've bought at other times, or pieces of jewelry I'm not wearing anymore. And I tend to take them apart and then reconfigure them all together. And that's exactly what I did with this. And it's really easy. I sort of just attach everything to a lobster claw, and all you really need is a pair of needle nose pliers. And you can find some really good deals at charms at craft stores if you take in your coupon, so I highly suggest everyone try that. There are some beautiful charms on Etsy, and they are just gorgeous, but they're just a little bit too pricey for my current budget, so I find that sort of Frankensteining my own charms together works out really well. Let's get into this. Mine has the 2 floating pockets. I love these floating pockets. I think they're an ingenious idea. The reason I think they're so ingenious is, when you're writing, and if you're like me and you've got sort of a chunky notebook, I mean, this Flapjack lays flat, no problem. But some of my inserts maybe don't lay as flat if they've gotten really full and really thick, because I tend to put photos and stuff in mine. So what I love is that when you're working on your pages, you can fold out these pockets, and it makes your notebook lie that much flatter. That's genius. That's a really great way to utilize the pocket space. Nothing too special in my pockets. I've got washi tape cards, Project Life cards, some canceled postage stamps, just little bits and bobs that I like to use in my journal. Same thing in the back, address labels, some Korean diary stickers, and then some like washi paper stickers. Nothing new, nothing amazing. So I'm using 4 inserts as usual. The first insert is just a brain dump, junk space, commonplace notebook, whatever you want to call it. I was keeping notes on snacks for a keto diet in here. I was keeping notes on looking for a local church maybe that we could start going to. And then I was taking notes on a packing list that we were going to need for camping. The second insert is my new calendar planner, week on 2 pages, daily journaling insert. It's similar to what I was doing before, except that I've changed my weekly layout. So instead of having like the week on one side and the notes on the other side, or having like the 4 blocks, top and bottom, for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I didn't need that much space for the small amount of daily appointments, but I wanted more space for other notations. And so what I've done is I've just drawn out the week on the top, and then all of the extra space is for to-do lists, notes, things to remember for the next week. And that's working out really nicely. This is my current week. I haven't even decorated this one yet, anything. But it also leaves space for like if you want to do a tracker for that week. It's really great. I'm really liking the layout so far. And in this notebook, I've just got the entire month of April in it. So all 5 weeks. And then after the 5 weeks, I've just got some April spending and some health notes. I'm trying to be healthier, so I've got that written down. And then we just go into my daily journaling, which I'm still really loving doing. I'm loving the doodling. I'm loving just the sort of little random notes. We went camping. My husband got new hiking boots. I watched the final Hunger Games movie finally. I ordered an Emerald City Traveler's Notebook mini for my pen pals listing and addresses, and that's coming. So, you know, I drew the Emerald City. If you can't tell what it is, ha! Someone said it was kryptonite, and I was like, oh my gosh, it does look like kryptonite. That's awesome. This was a pretty picture that I saw on Facebook with this beautiful quote, and so I drew it in my mild liners, which I've been doing a lot. All of these drawings, by the way, are just drawn in my highlighters, and then I add the ink afterwards to sort of define it. Super simple, super cheesy, love it. So I'm loving this insert. This is actually the Workshop Companion Field Notes. You can't buy it on the website anymore, but you still can find it on some other websites. Honestly, I bought these when they were on the Field Note site, but I'm not sure where else you can find them, but I know you can. It just takes some digging. But what's wonderful is these are 70-pound weighted paper inserts, which there's only been a few Field Notes that have been issued in that heavy paper, and I love it. It's thick. Nothing shows through. Nothing bleeds. It's amazing. The other edition that has this thick of paper would be America the Beautiful, which would be impossible to find. Don't try. And then Shelterwood, which you may be able to find. Love it, love it. And then as always, the next one is my journal. If you guys saw my last video, you've already seen some of these pages, but I've just been using distress strains and watercolors and post-it notes, and I've been writing. If you saw my quick little art journaling video, that's what I was attempting to do. But this is just distress stains, smearing on watercolors. If it gets too crazy and too dark, I then use, you know, my handy dandy gesso to kind of lighten it back up again. I put drawings that my daughter does, and quotes, and photos. My kids were fishing from the couch one night, so we did the little fishing photos. This is the day I got my naked cow, obviously. We had a camping hiking trip Easter weekend, so that's what these pages all were. The cool stickers are just from a sticker set I got at Michael's that was like camping themed. You know, I've got all these little fold outs and stuff. So just regular journaling. And then my last insert is still the insert from before, so it's a tracking insert. So I've got like phone numbers, birthdays, then I've got, oh, I'm taking cider notes because I've really been enjoying trying new ciders. This was supposed to be a weight loss tracker, but as you can see, most of the weeks are empty because I didn't weigh myself. That goal we're still working on. This is movies to watch and then that I have watched. This is books to read and that I have read. I have not done nearly enough reading this year, but I'm trying. This was just pen samples of the pens I really loved. The Sarasa 0.5 are probably my favorite pens. They're inky enough, but you can still see them, and they don't bleed, and they don't feather. I really like them. This is a list for charms I wanted for a bracelet, wish list for future purchases, charm list for my Emerald City Traveler's Notebook. When I get it, I want to make a charm for it. And then I don't think there's anything up until you get to my mail log, which is right here. And then guys, that is it. I'm keeping it rather simple, and it's working out really nicely. And I'm honestly, my favorite inserts in here are probably, I'm really loving my weekly planner, and I'm loving that I've got the 5 weeks up front and then the whole entire month of journaling pages behind it. My previous insert, I had like the week and then the journaling pages and the next week and the journaling pages, and that worked well, but I like this better. I like having all the weeks together and then all the journaling pages together. And I highly suggest anyone who doesn't doodle and doesn't feel like they can draw and has a hard time journaling, do these little daily pages in a field note. Super quick to fill up a page with journaling. You know, draw a little doodle. I swear they're not pieces of artwork or anything, but looking back on them, they make me really happy. So definitely take that first step. I mean, this is sort of like art journaling stuff, which is still very simple. I just smear stuff on the page and then glue stuff down. I'm not like a professional artist at all. Super simple. But even if you're a little bit scared by that, just start by this. Start just writing a little tiny page. I mean, field notes are so small, guys. And then doing a little bit of drawing or doodling and highlighters or watercolors. It makes you feel so good. And then looking back on it, you remember how good you felt doing it. Anyways, that's my quick little video. The battery lasted, yay! We're under 10 minutes and the baby didn't make too much noise, so I consider this a win. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's any other videos you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. I'm looking for more types of videos to make because I love doing it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.